What's going on, YouTube? This is Her Collects Comics. My name is Andoni. Thanks for tuning in to my YouTube channel. I appreciate you guys watching my videos. Thank you to the new subscribers that I've accumulated in recent weeks. A lot of you guys have been commenting on my videos, thumbing them up, and I'm appreciative of that. I really like the YouTube community. I've had a chance to get to know a lot of people since I've been making videos, and a lot of cool guys out there. And one of which, I'm a fellow New Jersey, Anthony, Reaper Tate, and many of you guys are subscribed to his channel. I'll be seeing him next month in April at a local con here in New Jersey. So it's nice to be able to meet people who are like-minded collectors, and I'm celebrating tonight, YouTube. Here is to you guys and myself being able to pick up a Grail book that I've wanted for a very long time. So cheers. As collectors, we all have that book that we want. It's a book that we hunt down, and you have to have in your collection. And the book that I'm going to show tonight is something that I've wanted for a long time. It's one of my favorite characters in comic books. I've been a fan since way, way back. One of the things that you have to do sometimes, though, as a collector, is you have to also sell some books. Let's just be honest. In order to be a collector, sometimes you got to be a flipper. So I did have to sell a few books in order to get this Grail to justify spending the money that I spent. And so I did sell a few books that I've had in my collection that I've liked, one of which I already boxed up. It's an Incredible Hulk number 330. It's the first artwork, cover, and inside interior artwork by Todd McFarlane when he started the Incredible Hulk run in the late 80s. It was this particular issue was from 1987. I got the book almost next to nothing a couple of years ago, and it was a really high-grade book. It was one of the first, actually, I think it was the first Todd McFarlane book that I ever got autographed, and I have a few. But I think it might have been the second time that I submitted books for a CGC Signature Series signing. And it came back in 9.8, but the cover has very dark colors, and the marker that they used had a dark blue, so you couldn't really even see the signature. And I loved the book. I love that it was a 9.8, but it was time to say goodbye. I didn't make a huge amount of money, but I made my money back in a little bit extra. Another book that I sold recently was... some of you guys have seen my higher grade copy of this. This is Marvel Super Action number 1, some early Punisher, perhaps his second or third appearance. I think his third appearance. Magazine size, black and white. This was the 8.0 white pages. Absolutely love this story. I love this cover. It is absolutely beautiful. And I have a 9.2 of this, a higher grade, so it was time to say goodbye to the lower grade. And I got to package that up tomorrow over the weekend along with this here, which this one I'm not so sad to see the Punisher one go since I have a higher grade, but I am a little bit sad to see this go. This is Amazing Spider-Man 311. I ended up buying this book a number of years ago, and it had a double cover. It was the first time that I had ever really come across a double cover book. And as you guys know, with regards to CGC and double cover books, they give it 2 grades. The outside cover gets a grade, and then the inside cover, and it's the inside cover that has the overall standing grade on the book. So the outside for this was a 9.4, and the inside was a 9.8, white pages, double signed also by Dave Michelini and Todd McFarlane, beautiful signature placements by both creators, not creators, but writer-artists. And so this is also going to go. I got actually a lot of people bid on this book. I ended up making out a lot more than of all the books that I ended up selling. I sold a few different slabs. This one I ended up making a good, decent penny on with relative to what I paid for the signatures and the grading. And the book I ended up, paying less than $10 for this many years ago. And it was a cool double cover, unbeknownst to me and perhaps unbeknownst to the seller. So again, sell some books in order to get some books. And I ended up dropping a little bit of coin on a book that I've wanted for a long time. The seller was off. Had a $899 with a best offer and I made an offer. I honestly didn't have high expectations with regards to him accepting my offer. I ended up making an offer for $499, I think, last Friday night. Now, the offers on eBay are good for 48 hours, 2 days, right? So it's like now Sunday, no counter, no nothing. And I'm like, this guy's just being a jerk, and he's just going to let the offer expire the 48 hours. Well, I was wrong. I woke up Monday morning, and he accepted the offer, and I was ecstatic because I've always wanted this book. It goes for a lot of money because it's a Grail. It's a Bronze Age key book. Pardon me. And so here it is. Amazing Spider-Man 129. I know there are a few guys out there in the YouTube community that know I've really wanted this book. Ira, who has the awesome channel Comics Quest, he knows that this is a book that I've really wanted for a long time. And Punisher has always been one of my favorite comic book heroes. Well, even though he's an anti-hero, but you know what I mean. And, probably my top 3. And Spider-Man's my favorite, you know what I mean? So, I get 2 of my favorites in one book. Now, great quality. It looks a lot better than it really is because it's in Mylar, and I got the desk lamp glare right on it. And so this book looks a lot better than it really is. Now, the seller said high grade 9.2. Now, he had 4 pictures. I looked at all of them very closely. I also sent the photos to Jimmy C. He provided, Jimmy C., fellow New Jersey and great guy. He provided his opinion. I went to him for some advice because I may be seeing him at a con next month in April, and I know that he is very good at acquiring quality books, at reasonable prices. If you watch his videos, you know what I'm talking about. And so he gave his opinion with regards to the grade, but he gave me some good advice. And the Jimmy C, great guy, good channel, check him out. So this here, the guy on eBay said 9.2. Okay, I knew it wasn't a 9.2. My guess is that it is around 7.5, give or take. There are some, it has good colors, but when you look close, there are some dings and dents. Some of which break color, some of which do not. But I'm going to definitely get this pressed, cleaned, and graded. I'll be sending it probably next week to Heroes Haven Comics to my buddy Peter Carbonaro, who has a fantastic comic shop in Tampa, Florida. And I visited Heroes Haven on vacation this past summer, visiting family in Tampa. And I had one request from my wife. I said, my cousin Renee, my wife, one thing I want to do. They want to go to zoo. They want to do this. They want beach. I want to go to Heroes Haven Comics. Peter gave me the grand tour of the place. He showed me where he presses comics, his little workstation. Beautiful, beautiful comic shop. And I'm going to be sending this to him along with a few other books to get pressed, cleaned, and graded. And it is my hope that it will come back 8.0. The page quality is probably cream to off-white. But, of course, once it comes back down the line after being graded, I'll make another video. I love the Punisher. I'm happy to have this book in my collection. For $4.99, it was within my budget. I wish I could get a much higher grade, but unfortunately, we all have a particular budget that we must work with. Still got a mortgage to pay, still got bills to pay, and a family to support. So I love my comic books, but, still have to, sell some books to get books, and you guys know the drill. So listen, I appreciate you guys watching my videos. I appreciate the new subscribers that have, started following and watching and commenting. I hope that you guys have a great weekend, and I'll catch you guys down the line. Thanks.